Hello, Jefferson Jaguars. My name is Mrs. Bannister, and I am a counselor like Miss Park. Today, I am going to be teaching your counseling lesson about social awareness. It's Monday of week 5 of distance learning. Yes, we've completed 4 weeks of distance learning. So congratulations on that. You've all done awesome. Today, I'm coming to you from my backyard, not my basement. And the reason I'm doing that is because it's a lovely day outside today. And so I thought, why don't I, just take a moment to enjoy the weather and go and sit in my grass. So today our lesson will come from here, my backyard. You'll notice I have some AirPods in my ear, and that's not because I like to wear them in my backyard. It's really because I believe being out here, it's going to help you all hear me better. So I'm not encouraging you to wear these, please. I only wear these very seldomly. I don't want you to think that you should be wearing them. But I do want you to have the best experience for my lesson. So here we go. Today we are going to focus on, and for this week, our focus is going to be social awareness. You may have heard the word social before. Okay, social is a good way to describe groups of people or more than one person. So when we are socially aware, we practice and we try to understand ourselves in relation to groups of people. So you can connect this lesson to groups of people that you've been connected to in the past, like your class and your school, and groups of people that you're currently connected to, like your family and those people that you live with. Today, I'd like to read you a story, and every student in Adams is going to get this part of the lesson. The story is called The Invisible String. This is a pretty famous story. The invisible string is a concept about how we're all connected, okay? And when we think about social awareness, we can think about while we've been so physically connected at times, right now our physical connection for many of us, is very limited. But our emotional connection, our invisible strings, you're going to learn, are still there. And that social awareness, that connection, or the ability to remember and really capture the fact that we are all still emotionally connected, is your lesson for this week. So I'm going to ask you to think about that, and I'll get to that once we're done reading our story. So, the invisible string. Liza and Jeremy, the twins, were asleep one calm and quiet night. Suddenly, it began to rain very hard. Thunder rumbled until it got so loud that it woke them up. "Mommy, Mommy," they cried out as they ran to her. Have you ever felt scared by sounds outside in the middle of the night? I know I have. "Don't worry, you two. It's just the storm making all that noise. Go back to bed." "We want to stay close to you," said Jeremy. "We're scared." Mom said, "You know, we're always together, no matter what." "But how can we be together when you're out here and we're in bed?" said Liza. Mom held something in front of them and said, "This is how." Rubbing their sleepy eyes, the twins came closer to see what Mom was holding. I was about your age when my mom first told me about the invisible string. And I'm going to tell you about it right now. "I don't see a string," said Jeremy. "See, you don't need to see the string. People who love each other are always connected, by a very special string that's made of love. But if you can't see it, said Liza, how do you know it's there? Even though you can't see it with your eyes, you can feel it with your heart and know that you are always connected to everyone that you love. When you're at school and you miss me, your love travels all the way along the string until I tug it on my heart. And when you tug it right back, we feel it in our hearts, said Jeremy. Kind of like right now. We're away from school, so we don't have the experience of being at school. But we might have an invisible string attached to our teacher, right? Connected to our teacher, so we can tug on that. Or there might be a staff member that you have an invisible string connected to. You can tug on that. Does Jasper the cat have an invisible string? Sure she does, said Mom. And best friends like me and Lucy, asked Liza. Best friends too. How far can the string reach? Anywhere and everywhere, Mom said. Would it reach me even if I were a submarine captain? Deep in the ocean? Asked Jeremy. Yes, Mom said, even there. Or a mountain climber? Even there. A ballerina in France? Yes, even there. A jungle explorer? Even there. Does the string go away when you're mad at us? Never, said Mom. Love is stronger than anger. And as long as love is in your heart, the string will always be there. So even while we're separated, right, from school and our friends, we still have that string, okay? And love looks different between a teacher and a student than a mom and a child, right? But there's a strong feeling of connection there. So when we think of love, we're not thinking of like a mom and a child, or a dad and a child, or a grandma and a child love. We're thinking more of a love that a teacher definitely has for their students, because I know that they do love you in a special way. Even when you get older and can't agree about things like what movie to see, or who gets to ride in the front seat, or what time to go to bed. Oh, that's right, you two should be in bed. And with that, they all laughed as Mom chased the twins back to bed. Ooh, you can see the rain in the back there, in the background. Within a few minutes, they were asleep, even though the storm was still making the same loud noises outside. And as they slept, they started dreaming of all the invisible strings they have, and all the strings their friends have, and their friends have, until everyone in the world was connected by invisible strings. And from deep inside, they could now clearly see that no one is ever alone. So your assignment this week for counseling Adams Alligators is to answer the question, where does your string go? I have a string, and it reaches out to every single one of you. And my string reaches out to you, and to the teachers, and to my family, and even to my animals that I have, to my friends, and I bet your string reaches out to similar people also. So after this lesson, I'd like for you to complete the handout attached to the assignment, and answer those questions. Where does your string go? Tell me about the people that you're connected to, either through love, like family love, or school love, like your teacher or adults in the building that care about you. Are you thinking about any of them right now? Is your social awareness tuned into them? I hope you all have a great week, and I wish you the best, and I hope you enjoyed the lesson. See you later, alligators.